Hello everyone, let me walk you through the demo of customer and supplier RMA in Odoo by BrowseInfo. The return merchandise authorization application streamlines the product return process for both customer and suppliers. It allows businesses to efficiently manage return, replacement and refunds with a structured workflow. User can create RMA orders in backend, track return stages, process refunds and even handle supplier return for purchase orders. With this module, businesses can improve customer satisfaction and maintain organized return management within Odoo. Here, we will go into the settings. Here, in general settings, you will find an option for RMA configuration. Under that, in source picking type, select your company receipts. In without return items picking type, select your company delivery order. In RMA route for sales order, select your company receive in one step. In RMA supplier picking types, in source picking type, select your company delivery orders. In destination picking type, select your company receipts and save it. Now, after all of this, we will go into the users and company. In users, select a user. Now, here in the technical, we will find a checkbox named Manage Multiple Stock Location. Enable that checkbox and also we will find a checkbox named Supplier RMA. Enable that checkbox too and save it. Now, after all of this, we will go into the sales module. No, before that, we will go into the invoicing module. Under configuration, we will find a menu name reject reasons. Click on new and here you need to create a new reject reason. I am adding damaged product. Now, after that, here is customer rejection reason toggle. Enable that toggle and save it. Now, we will create another rejection reason as cheap quality. Enable the toggle again and save it. Here you can see the rejection reasons. You can add as many as reasons as you want. Now we will go into the RMA module. Here we will find a menu of return or no return. Here you need to create RMA reasons. Here I have created two different RMA reasons as required new and replace item. You need to add actions into that. Now, after all of this, now we will hop on to the sales module and here we will create a new quotation. Add a customer. I am adding Azure Interior as my customer. Select a product. I am selecting acoustic block screen as my product. Here you can see the product. Now, confirm the sale order. After that, you will see a delivery is created. Open the delivery and click on check availability. Enter the quantity. Now validate the receipt. Here we can see we have validated the receipt and it is in done state. Now after all of this, we will hop onto the RMA module and here we will create a new RMA order. Here you can see company has set it by default. Here in sale order module, select your sale order we just created. Now in RMA details, you can see all the details have been updated automatically. You can see the delivery order, delivery partner and the product in here. Also, you can see the quantity and price. After this, you need to enter the subject in the subject field. Here I am adding return as my subject. Now save this. Now you can see a RMA order is created. Under that, you will find a button name return, refund or replace. Here you need to add the information. Here you can see the product. In return and no return, select any one of the reason. Here I am selecting required new. Here you need to add the reject reason. I am selecting damaged product. After all of this, you need to add the quantity in here. I am adding 1 as my quantity. Now, in no product to replace, you need to add the product you want as new. Here I am adding again acoustic block screen wood as my product. In quantity also I am writing 1. After this, click on apply. Here, after clicking on apply, you can see in replaced product, you can see the product and the quantity you just want after the replacement. Here you can see the quantity and the price of the product. Now, here you can see a submit button. Click on that submit button and you can see this RMA order is in submitted stage. After all of that, here you can see a reset to draft button. When you click on that, you can see your RMA order is in draft stage. Again, we will click on submit and you can see it is in submitted stage. After all of that, we will click on approve button, and after clicking on approve button, you can see the RMA order is in approved state and also one picking order has been created. Now, if I click on that picking order, you can see one picking is created for the order. Here you can see the picking number. Here you can see the operation type and the product. After all of that, you can see the source document also and the RMA is created in that picking. You can see the RMA also in here. Now, we will just validate this picking by clicking on validate order. Here you can see your order is validated and in done state. Now again, we will go into our RMA order and here you can see if you open the sale order, 2 deliveries has been created for this sale order. One is for out and one is for in. Here you can see the picking you just created from your RMA order, and this is the picking which was created before. Here you can see all the information here. Now, if we go into the RMA order again, you can see all the details. Here also you can see a credit note has been created. If you open that credit note, you can see all the details in here. Now you can see a pay button. Click on that pay button and enter all the details. In general, you can select bank as well as cash as you want. In payment method, we have selected payment method. Now, after that, we can see our invoice is in paid state. Now, if we go into our RMA order, you can see it is in processing state. Now, we will click on validate and you can see a sale order is created for this RMA order. You can open and check that, otherwise it's fine. Now, you can also close this RMA order by clicking on close. You will get a confirmation saying, are you sure? Do you want to close this RMA? If yes, click on OK. Otherwise, click on cancel. Here, I have selected OK and you can see our RMA order is closed. Now, if you want to generate a report for this RMA order, you can click on RMA report in the action button, and here you can see your RMA report is generated in here. You can see that it is also closed. Here you can see the product, the reason and everything in here. You can also see the replaced product with the quantity and price. Now, if I come to my RMA order, here under report, you will find the RMA line report. Here you can see all the information for the RMA order we just created. And you can also see all other RMA information also. Now again, if I go into the sales order and try to create a new sale order here, now for the quotation, you need to add a customer. You need to add a product. Here I am selecting cabinet chair floor protection. Here you can see the quantity and the unit price. Now confirm the sale order by clicking on confirm button. Here you can see a delivery is created. open that delivery and validate your delivery. Click on validate and you can see your delivery is validated. After that, we will go into our RMA module, open the RMA module. Here, click on new to create a new RMA order and select your sale order we just created. Here you can see 28 number sale order with all the details in the RMA detail. Here you can see the product, delivery order, delivery partner and everything. You need to write the subject as return. After all of that, save it. Now, after saving it, you can see here in return, refund, replace button. Click on that and here you can see the product. Now, select reject reason and return or no return. Just leave that blank and here select your product and new product to replace. Add the quantity. Here you can see a validation error will pop up saying sorry, you have to enter at least one return item to proceed. Now again we will come here and select required new and damaged product. And okay, we need to add the quantity in here. We will select 1. Now click on apply. Now here in the replaced product, you can see the information of the products. You can see the product, the quantity and the unit price. Now, here you can see a button for create supplier RMA. Click on that and you can see a supplier RMA is created and also the RMA is in supplier RMA stage. Open the supplier RMA and here you can see all the information of supplier RMA. Here you can see the company, the subject and everything. Now you can see all the buttons in it. And if you click on the reject button, you need to add a reject reason. Here I am adding reject reason as, here I am entering the reject reason as cheap quality. Click on create cheap quality and click on reject claim. Here you can see your RMA has been rejected. Now, if you want to approve it, just set it to the draft button and you can see again your RMA is in draft state. After that, click on approve button. Here, after clicking on approve button, you can see a picking order is created and also this RMA is in approved state. Open the picking order and here you can see a picking has been created for your order. Here you can see all the details. Click on mark to do and here you can see the product, demand and quantity. After that, click on validate and here you can see that your picking has been validated and is in done state. Here you can see you have to click on validate and it is in processing state. Your RMA is in processing state. After, now if you want to generate a report for your RMA, you can just go into the action button and click on RMA report. Here you can see a RMA report has been printed for you. Here you can see the customer, date, description, delivery quantity and return quantity. So to close this, click on close button and here you can see the state of the supplier RMA will be in closed. If you have any queries about this video, you can ask them in the comment box and we will solve your queries. If you feel this video is useful to you, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Odoo related videos. Thanks for watching.